How do you create a physical impact with your customers if your business happens to be cloud-based? Online bank Tangerine took a page off the playbook of startup retail businesses. The company built a pop-up store which they can take from one location to another. But that's not all.
Okay, welcome to our pop-up, Nestor. This is the new Tangerine pop-up. The pop-up is a way for Canadians who haven't actually experienced the great products and services that Tangerine has to offer to experience those products and services. So you can come in here. Today we are at the Centerpoint Mall in the parking lot. You can walk in here, talk to one of our associates, learn about Tangerine, and actually use one of our iPad devices, scan your driver's license or your passport, and walk out being a Tangerine client within about 10 minutes or less. So it's about learning about Tangerine, getting some of that the feel of the exceptional customer experience that we have to offer, and if you wanted to walking out with a new checking account or a savings account open.
Yeah, tell us about that process and the technology behind it.
So the process is what we're using here is you scan a driver's license or your passport, which actually fills out the application to about 80%, and then you've got to answer a few questions, including your email address and a few other questions. And then one of our associates will verify your ID, and as soon as your ID is verified, we will issue you a debit card. The process is very simple, it's very seamless, and it's actually about experiencing how Tangerine utilizes technology to provide a unique and exceptional experience. Our goal is to take this technology that we use today in these pop-ups in our cafes and actually to give it to Canadians so that they can actually become a Tangerine client by sitting on their couch in the near future. But that is our goal, to be able to become a client anywhere, any place, anytime that you choose to provide that experience.
What are the mobile devices and the authentication technology that you're applying for this rollout?
So the mobile devices today that we use at the pop-up and the cafes are the iPads. But in the future, when we take this to the couch of our customers, our goal is to let them use whatever device they want. Our approach towards mobile is that it has to be any place, any time, and any device. How you want, when you want, where you want, using the technology that you want.
You mentioned earlier that Tangerine is using biometric authentication technology. Could you discuss some of that?
Yeah, sure. So we were the first Canadian bank to launch Touch ID based authentication. So today, as a Tangerine customer, if you use an iPhone device that supports Touch ID, you have the option to enable Touch ID. And if you've enabled Touch ID, we are not replacing the password. On top of the password, you can utilize Touch ID as an added layer of security. So it's for our approach towards technology, our approach towards security is to give our customers the options. We are also piloting voice biometrics, and we are also piloting voice banking because there are times, especially in the Canadian winters, that touching one of these devices might not be the easiest thing to do. So talking to your device might be easier. So it's about, again, giving people options and letting people choose what they want to do at what suits them.